Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am your girl Fatima Toure, and this is the space for all girl bosses who are conquering their businesses and their brands but still living their lives. So it's been a while since I've been here with you guys. It's been a while since I uploaded anything to YouTube, maybe like 2 weeks now. And a lot of the reason why is because I was feeling beat, like I was feeling burnt out. And you know, you hear all the time like burnout is real, but when you are going through it, you don't even look at it as burnout. You just feel like I don't have the energy or the creativity to do anything. So today I'm going to be telling you guys a little bit about, you know, how I deal with burnout, what burnout looks like for me, and how as a business owner I decide to just deal and handle with stress, and basically what advice I would give to you all about, you know, dealing with stress, because it's very real and it is something that happens to all of us, no matter what line of work we're in, whether we're working for ourselves, we're working for other people, or doing both. So let's jump right into this video.
Everybody gonna shine. Yeah, I'm gold. I was born like this, don't even gotta try. Now you know. I'm like,
I have been gone from YouTube for like 2.5 weeks, 2 weeks or 2.5 weeks. To me, it seems like forever, because when I start things, I like to be as consistent as possible. So if I said I'm going to put a video out every single week, that's what I want to do. I want to deliver every Sunday, like I said I was going to deliver. And a goal that I had made for myself at the beginning of the summer, being that I had 7 weeks off of work, was I was going to upload 2 videos per week to YouTube. I felt like it was very feasible, and you know, even if it wasn't, I like challenges. So that was something that I told myself, Fatima, you're going to do. And I didn't do it. And I was just feeling like guilty. Like, dang, I'm not putting out content the way I said I would. And just, you know, kind of beating myself up about it. But the truth of the matter was I couldn't. I was in a space for the past 2 weeks or 3 weeks where just creativity wasn't at the forefront of my mind. And it's not like I was going through anything that was crazy at home. Like, I'm not dealing with no breakup issues or no family drama. Like, of course there's family drama, but I didn't have anything right in front of me to like really hold on to as an excuse for why my creativity was low. I just think I was burnt out. I think that like sometimes we overwork ourselves so much, and we want to do everything, and we want to do and be the best at everything that we're doing, that we don't sometimes realize that you have to slow down the pace, or you're going to just overwork yourself into disliking things. And I just felt like for the last 2 weeks, like, I don't even want to look at YouTube. Like, I don't want to look at YouTube. I don't want to think YouTube. I just want to be in my bed, wake up, watch TV, eat, and do nothing. Even if that means just scrolling on my phone, I don't want to do YouTube. So I, you know, was going with this notion, and I just, every time I got on Instagram, I seen somebody else making a YouTube video, I felt guilty. I felt like, dang, like, you're slacking, you got to pick it up. Instead of just jumping right back into YouTube, which I normally probably would have done, once I felt like guilty, I was like, no, I'm not doing it. I'm gonna chill. I'm going to just mac. I'm gonna let a week go by, and if I feel like doing it in a week, I'll do it. If I feel like doing it in 2 weeks, I'm gonna do it in 2 weeks, and I'm just going to relax, and I'm not going to make any excuses. I'm just going to accept it, you know. So that's what I did. So even though I was feeling guilty about not being on YouTube or not creating content, at the same time I knew that like I was taking the necessary break that I needed. Like, some days I just wanted to get up. I didn't want to post anything from like brands, or I didn't want to like talk about much on my stories. I just wanted to just not just be non-existent on Instagram. Well, I was kind of existent. I'm not going to say I was non-existent. I was still posting, sharing things that I thought was funny, that I thought was just made sense to me, or I found interesting, or things that I thought that was informing. But I didn't do anything that I felt like took something away from just that idea and that need to relax. So I just, you know, played the back. I was liking pictures, I was commenting on pictures, and that's about it. As far as YouTube, supporting my friends, but other than that, I wasn't doing anything creatively. Of course, with the business, I had to keep working on Moussou Beauty, because that never sleeps. Like, that's a job. So but even with the promotion and stuff of like from the Moussou Beauty brand, I realized I had slowed down on that, so I did have to pick that up within the 2 weeks. But anything personal brand related, I just was like, chill out and just be. You don't need to do anything. People will forgive you for it. Life will go on. There's other things for people to look into, other people for them to tap into resource wise, and that's that. And honestly, taking those 2 weeks was such a stress relief for me. It felt so good to not do anything, because now I am like excited. I kind of feel like I have like a breath of fresh air, and like it's all new to me again. So like I'm excited to record a video. Like, this is like my second video I recorded today, and I'm like, I have the energy to do another one after this. And I feel like I would have not been able to do that if I did not take that break, or I would have done it, but the quality wouldn't have been up to par. And I feel like that's another thing that I realized. I can't just put out work just to put out work. I can't worry about the quantity or the amount of work I'm putting up if it's not going to be good in quality. So I definitely appreciate it and thank myself for taking that time, because now I just feel good. Like, fresh content is coming to me. I just honestly just feel good about like the things that I'm putting out or I'm planning to put out. So that's basically my burnout story. And I know that this is something that a lot of people feel. I have had like some friends who reached out to me, like, you know, I put like little things up on Instagram, like I'm not feeling like myself. And people will reach out to me and be like, you know, are you okay? And then some people just reach out to me because they just love me like that. And they, you know, I have friends who just be like, are you okay? Like, how's everything going? And I've been able to open up to them, like, you know what, I'm a little stressed, like I'm a little drawn back. And every single person was like, yo, take some time for yourself, like it's okay. And I'm one of those people, I don't like to like look like I'm vulnerable or feel like I can't handle something, because I don't think that's the case. But it's like, as a human being, we all have a breaking point, or we all have a moment where we just need to rely on others. So that was a good feeling, knowing that other people understood where I was coming from and also encouraged me to take that time to myself. So that's why I encourage all of you guys to take those moments and those days and those times to yourself, because burnout is real. And the worst thing that I wanted to come from being burnout, and the thing that I was the most afraid of, is if I burn myself out. I don't want that burnout to then lead to me no longer having a liking or wanting to do YouTube or to do Moussou Beauty or to do anything that I truly feel like I love. And every job, no matter if it's something you love, something you're passionate about, you need breaks from it. And once you learn that, and once you accept that and actually take that, then you'll be able to navigate. Like, no matter what, you still have to fix in that time to have you time, me time, whatever, in order for you to fully function at your best during the other times. So my advice for those of you who will experience breakouts, my advice to those of you who will experience burnout, or who have experienced burnout but probably don't know how to actually go about it, is take a day. If something or a group of things is stressing you out, take one day and do nothing about it. If there are other key players so like, let's say you have a partner or a boss that you report to, communicate to them mentally, I'm not good, I need a moment, or I need a day, or I need this next couple days to just figure some things out, or just to get myself back up to par. Take a day. Once you take that day, the next thing I would say do is do something that you enjoy doing, that has nothing to do with the thing that has you stressed out, or the thing you think that is taking up most of your time or causing that burnout. So if that is TV for you, watch a show. Like, literally binge a show. If that is like food for you, go to a new restaurant. If that is like being around people you love, have a friend's day in the park, or like cook a dinner for your family, or like do something with those people. If that's taking pictures, get cute and go outside, have somebody take your photos, post them. Something. Or sleep. You know, sleep is like my favorite thing to do. Sleep. Put the phone on, don't disturb. Put your AC on, run a show if that's what you like. Turn your lights off and sleep. Take a nap. Because once you tell the people who are involved, I'm taking these next couple days, the guilt is not there. Don't even worry about what is not happening because you're taking these days. All of those things either are going to get figured out or they're just not going to work. Either way, that break that you're taking is needed. So after you decide to take the break, you do something that you enjoy. This sounds crazy. No, it doesn't even sound crazy. But this may not sound normal to some people because they don't do it. But this year, I literally started journaling, and for me, it changed my life. I think I'm a little bit more level-headed. I understand myself a little bit more because I'm writing it down. So it's like, as I'm writing it down, I'm saying it in my head, and I'm like, yo, Fatima, you're crazy for thinking like that. Or, Fatima, that was funny. Or like, no, you should do better. It's like I'm having that conversation with myself, even though everything is going down on paper. But journal what those couple of days made you feel like. If it's one day that you take, journal what that one day made you feel like. Wow, today I went to go get some pizza, and it was just good to be outside and get the fresh air. Like, you will just automatically start feeling better because you're just recapping, you're reflecting on your day. Like, if it's spending it with people, talk about what those conversations was like. Talk about how it felt to see them or be around them. Like, really journal and write it down. And then, honestly, if you are a praying woman, a praying man like me, pray to God for ease. To me, and I don't want to get too religious because I don't know how many people are like really religious, but religion is important to me. And I know a lot of the times when things are going good, it's easy to forget God. But because God is so forgiving, God is so merciful, it's like you can count on him at any time. And a lot of the times when I'm stressed, like, that is the one entity that I can come to and know that even if things don't get solved in that moment, I feel great just explaining and just praying and hoping and putting my faith in that higher being. So prayer is definitely key. But yeah, I think burnout is just something that you just can't avoid. You can't avoid, especially if you're a go-getter and you go hard and you that girl boss. You just can't avoid burnout. Like, at some point, because as girl bosses, we want to like save the world. Like, we want to do everything for our business. We want to hopefully help other people with their businesses, and we also want to be cute in the process. We also want to have fun and live a life in the process. So when you're trying to do all of those things, eventually you're going to burn out. And when you burn out, it's like the way you handle it is what's really going to determine the aftermath of that burnout. So take it seriously when you burn out. Really take that time to yourself. Ask for those days off or give yourself those days off. Do something that makes you happy. Journal it and pray, y'all. I'm telling you, I know that there's so many other things you can do. Some people like yoga. Some people just like doing different things. But whatever it is, find that thing that makes you feel good inside, like really intrinsically good inside, and do that. And then just write about it afterwards and just let me know how you feel. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope my story is similar to your story, and hopefully my story showed you that you're probably not alone and wanting to feel like, you know, I just don't want to do anything. And I'm just happy I was able to share that with you guys, and thank you guys for being patient with me. I know I've been gone, but I am back. And more videos are coming this week, more content. If you are not following me on Instagram, you might want to start. My Instagram is down below, so make sure you follow me, and I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye guys.